hopefully you guys got to attend an event somewhere. There was so much information shared, and there were so many times Katie and I sat together as the corporate video was playing. We're like, oh, we need to share this on Monday's call, and oh, we make sure we have to talk about that. So we figured it would be best to keep this call really geared towards, okay, like all that information came out from the call or from the event this weekend. Now, what do we need to do? Like, what are the biggest pieces that need our attention, and what can we do to really maximize on the things that the company has to offer? So we'll start out with our shout outs. I know these are a little bit dated because there's a couple new people that I've been getting messages through over the last few days that are on the board. But as of last week, here are both of our boards. Leaderboard shown here, and there were 13 new coaches in the KB and 15 in One Fit Fam. So we always update these on Thursdays. I know I don't run them again for our calls, so they're always a little bit delayed, but we're making our way through January. Keep in mind, guys, we do still have those $20 off promotions for Transform 20. You have to purchase by January 31st to get in Shaun T's test group, but the promotion with $20 off does extend through February. So just keep that in mind, but the test group closes the end of the month. There's still the promotions on 2B Mindset through the end of the month. And then the 3-day refresh is still 10% off. So keep those things in mind as you're going through. We talked about this one on our last week's call, but just to remind all our new coaches out there, for the new coaches, we had a special thing going for this month. If you hit Success Club and earn $100, which essentially those two should go hand in hand, that you would get a special prize. But in addition to that, few things. One, you can see that the company offers different prizes all year long. The picture on the right will show you all the different rewards you can get this year. My daughter is already eyeing up Beachbody, and I've promised her that I will earn that for her. And I think that roller bag that you can see is pretty sweet because our luggage is like destroyed. So I'm definitely going for the 12 months, but each month as you progress through the year, you'll be able to earn prizes for just hitting Success Club. And then the summit ticket that started the 12th, I want to say today's the 14th. I think it started Saturday the 12th, but they've reduced the summit ticket price again. And I kind of kept this here with the Success Club talk because you will be able to earn a summit ticket if you're in your first or second month as a coach and you hit Success Club one of those first 2 months. So either if you signed up in December and hit January, February, March, or if you signed up in January and hit January, I said that wrong. If you signed up in January and then hit February, March, April, your first or second month, the next two consecutive, you can earn that summit ticket for free. If you already know that you're going to summit, you can get the ticket. If you earn it for free, they'll reimburse you. That is actually how I did it. My first year, I had bought the ticket and then waited for like the code that they gave me for actually earning it, and then they reimbursed it. But just keep those things in mind. Cannot say enough about the importance of getting to summit. We got the outline for the calendar for what's coming out in the next couple months. So I know that there's a couple things a little bit more immediate, and there's a couple more things later down the road. Obviously, Transform 20 started today. I think everyone can agree the program is going to be super amazing, life-changing, and I think for me, the biggest thing is if we can keep all these people engaged and the energy that they have today going all these 6 weeks, will have like the most amazing transformations. I know for me, that's always my challenge. So I am challenging myself to stay creative, to stay a challenger myself, to stay engaged, make sure I'm checking in, I'm sharing my struggles, I'm sharing daily because I know that's going to be what will lead them towards their best results. But that for pretty much everyone started today. Fruit Punch comes out next month, so keep your eye on that. I did get to try it out when we were at leadership. I tried out the Fruit Punch. It is good. I love the lemon energize. Fruit Punch is good. I'm more of an lemon person, but I think it does still give you a really great option for people. People like variety and to change it up. New leader conference coming up. We are going to shout you girls out here in just a second, but you can see some of the other things on here that we'll dive into as we go throughout. So I'll start this off, and Katie, if you want to say anything, we will transfer it to you. But I just wanted to really recognize those of you guys who qualified for NLC. It's a really big deal. And you're going to have such an awesome time. I know Taylor went last year, I want to say. Anyone who's gone will say it's absolutely one of the best events. It's small, but you're in LA. You get to tour the corporate offices. Like, it is an incredible event. There's 3 girls from my team going, Elise, Missy, and Janelle. I want to say they're all flying in at least by Thursday. Janelle might be extending her stay, but just be familiar with you guys who are going, because I know Janelle's doesn't know. I don't know if she's on right now, but I know she doesn't know anyone else like personally, so I'm sure it'd be helpful for her to meet some other people from the team. And Katie, if you want to say anything.
Sure. So I am so excited for Megan, Rachel, Val, and Steph/Ben Miller. Steph and Ben Miller, just a little bit of background. Ben Miller is, he is the one who technically earned it, but the 2 of them run their business together. So he is technically the one who has earned the ticket, but Stephanie too is a diamond. They have an incredible, incredible organization, and I am so excited that the both of them are going and are going to be celebrating. I believe Ben is going to be the one who is in sessions. Not really sure how all that is working out yet. Val is another amazing coach. She's pregnant with baby number 4 on the way, and has just seen tremendous results herself, and her challengers have seen amazing results as well. She is going to be at NLC, and I believe that you guys are making like an extra day of the trip. I wanted to say, I was talking to Rachel a little bit about that too. Rachel Harvey is amazing coach. She came into Pittsburgh like a champ, got delayed on the way home, and then on Sunday morning got home and went to Super Saturday again out in Texas with her coach. So really excited for her to head to NLC. And then Megan Morrison, who is just an amazing, amazing, amazing coach. And I am so excited for her. She is rocking her business. Wonderful content. All 4 of them have earned it. They are doing an amazing job. And I just realized what I put your last name. I'm so sorry. I'm brain dead, and I apologize a million times. So you guys, it's a really big deal. And anyways, NLC, you earn it when you become a star diamond. There's a few other qualifications, but the big things are that you're being consistent in your business. You are working towards SC every month, achieving SC. And then on top of that, you are growing a team of people underneath you who also understand the concept of Success Club and are starting to build their businesses as well. I had the honor of going. They didn't really have it when I had started, but Melanie took me as a guest one year, the very first year. And I was just blown away just by how much the corporate side of the company really does care about the success of leaders, and really will do so much to make sure that you're on the right track, and they really do want to help you succeed. And so it's a very cool opportunity for you guys to get to know each other. And if I was a new coach, kind of looking at this picture, I would make a mental note of it and say, I'm going to be there next year. I am going to be at that New Leader Conference in California. My name is going to be on this call next year as one of the people who's going to be there. And why wouldn't you want to go? And so this is an earned trip. It's one that I am just so excited for all of these women to get a chance to go on. And even more so, I'm excited for them to come back and to actually give us all of the information that they get, because we all benefit from people going to NLC. So so proud of you guys. Very, very cool. And I'll give it back to you, Megan.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, we'll probably be asking you guys to share some takeaways and share with us what you've learned there. I actually did get to go to New Leader Conference. I think it was the second year they had it. And I know for me, I went by myself, but I took it as a total opportunity to just meet people. Like, I was the girl who would stand in line and be like, hi, I'm Megan. And that's so not me, but you're there with so many people who are there by themselves. They're not there with teams. A lot of them are brand new in the business. They don't have a big group with them. Like, you guys are fortunate. There's going to be a nice group of you there, but just take advantage of being there. And like, you'll see how much the corporate side bleeds what they actually talk about. Like, they don't just like preach a health and wellness company. There's affirmations all over the wall. There's Shakeology stations on different levels. Like, it is just an incredible, incredible opportunity. So Anyways, moving on, something that will help you guys get to a new leader conference if you haven't been yet, and it's something on your goal board, is Team Cup. So I feel like it's been a while since they've done one of these, and they've done them different ways over the years. But the big thing to realize is Team Cup is a way for you to link arms with 4 other people. I usually try to team people up within our team. To where you get to not only know each other, but work together and work towards a goal. I know for me, the first time I ever did a Team Cup, it was with, I didn't have any of my own coaches yet. So it was just me with other people in the downline, and we gave ourselves a fun name. We had a group chat. We set goals every week. We would Zoom call, and just, it was fun. And it was, yes, I don't even know what the prizes are. There'll be prizes, just kind of like those Success Club prizes that I showed earlier. There'll be some sort of prizes. You all hit Success Club, you get a prize. You cumulatively hit something, you get a prize. I actually don't even know the details. What I want you guys to know is there is an FAQ. You can see what you'll win, but start thinking about who you want to work with, and let your upline know, like, you're committed to hitting Success Club. You want to be on a team. And it's just such another way to up your game and strategize with other people. I personally love to get new coaches together, so that they can lean in on each other. Like, what's working for me may not be what's working for you, but someone else who's brand new coming in, you can really lean on each other. Registration is open through the end of the month. And then Katie and I were talking earlier, in addition to, like, they'll do a top 10 prize. We thought it would be fun to put together some sort of like cup within the cup, like a team cup challenge within our team. So once we get everybody registered, like downlines deep, as many teams as we can possibly get registered for the cup, we'll create our own little leaderboard where we can track the points. You guys will get emails every week telling you your points, where we can do a friendly competition between all of our own teams, not just Beachbody coaching wide, but within our teams, and just a fun way to, it's a friendly competition, but I hope that you allow it to be a way that just pushes you to do better for yourself and beat your own personal best.
Yes. And I just have to add to that. One thing, you can only have one diamond or above coach in your team, but you do not have to have a diamond on your coach. So I just want to kind of clarify that. So if you have a group of people who, and all of you are all kind of newer, and it works for you, go ahead, like, run a team. You don't need your diamond upline, your star diamond upline, or whoever on your team. Take that initiative, reach out to people, like, whether it's somebody on the team or, you're just thinking about, like, who can I work with? Get with somebody who is going to elevate you to the next level. And also know that it's fun, but it is definitely an intentional type of cup competition where your job is really to focus on, how can I help more people? How can I step outside my comfort zone? And how can we do it in a fun way? So it's a really great time for you to get creative with the way you run groups and the way you're sharing and all of that work you're doing. So I just wanted to clarify that as well. And registration, I believe, is open for Cup. Is that right, Megan? I think
it's open now through the 31st.
It's open now through the 31st. Hard deadline of the 31st, because it does kick off officially on the 1st.
And Taylor clarified in there, it actually is. And I remember, I think they changed it
oh, did they? Lifetime?
You can have 2 diamond and above, basically. So you could have like a star diamond, a diamond. Is that right, Taylor? Star diamond, a diamond, and then whatever. But you also get you also get points if you rank advanced during the cup. So I know for me, like, the year we did it, we were all brand new coaches, maybe emeralds, but coaches and emerald coaches. And we were like, what if we all rank advanced? Like, and I think you get points if you help people rank advanced. So we're like if we all go for diamond in this little group here, like, imagine the points we could get as a team for our team cup. And I mean, I was the girl who'd do anything for a free t-shirt. So we really worked together and leveraged that. Like, we strategized our team to be all people who could rank advance through it.
Yeah. My first cup, it was June. It was right after I had signed up, and my coach put me on a team and said, you're on my cup team. And I didn't know what that meant, but I knew she was really serious about it. And we ended up placing, I think, 8th in the network, and we ended up winning a body bug. That was like a Fitbit before a Fitbit was a Fitbit. Like, it was like way back in the day. It was called a body bug. And I didn't know what I was doing the whole time I was doing it, but I just knew that she kept sharing her numbers, and I kept thinking, well, if she can do that, I can do that. And I just kept kind of raising my own standard. So yeah, that's it. And then the last cup I did, man, they had great prizes for that. We won like a vision board, a really great hoodie, and something else that I can't remember, a water bottle maybe. It was really good.
They did, it wasn't a team cup, that was something else, but yes, they did give out really nice.
I don't know. Sometimes they just send us prizes, guys. When you hit Success Club, you just get prizes in your mailbox and you're like, I didn't order this. Oh my gosh, they gave this to me, and it's really cool. So when you hit Success Club, that's what happens.
Totally. And then any of the Success Club points that you earn obviously will go towards, how do I move in presentation then? You said to go, oh, there we go. Okay, that was my next point. Anything that you earn on your Success Club points will go towards the Success Club trip. So they announced the details over the weekend. We're going to the Punta Cana Hard Rock. Katie and I were actually able to register today. We picked that Sunset Wave, the March 25th through 29th. It goes Wednesday through Sunday. So take a look at your calendar. They'll do a tier. So it goes through Elite, Premier, Legends. You know, they go through all the different levels. They'll go through 2018 highest Success Club point earners, but they also reserved 100 points or 100 spots for the top SC earners of 2019. Those people will get invites next year. And also, like, put yourself on the list. The biggest thing I can just recommend to you is, if you're considering it, which you're on this call, so you should be considering it, put yourself on the list. The opt-in list is if you go to that Success Club trip. You can't see it because I took this at Super Saturday, but it's successclubtrip.com/2020. I don't know if anyone has a link. You can drop it in the comments. But that there's a link there for the opt-in, and you can put yourself on the opt-in list, and then if you get off the list and asked to go, you can make a decision there. But there's no financial commitment to get on the list in the first place. If you hit Success Club 10 for 12 months, you will earn it. You'll more than cover it if you go from January through the end of the year. January's trip dollars are doubled, so anything you earn in January does earn you double trips. It is a $300 non-refundable deposit when you reserve your trip, but then the cost was like $1,200 for the basic room, so it won't end up costing you for your room anything over that. It is an all-inclusive resort, so your drinks are there. We went there in 2016. 17. I don't know. We went there in the past, and it's a great resort. Punta Cana is beautiful, and it's just a lot of fun. Like, it's a nice way. If your spouse is hesitant in any way, these trips are always a really great way to be like, I'm going to earn this. Like, that was me my first year. I was like, I'm going to take him as like a thank you for his support with the kids and helping me. Like, I want to take him on this trip. And it was huge for me to be able to be like, I earned that. Like, here you go. And just the guys will hang out and you get to hang out with the girls. And it's just a really awesome trip. So there's the info on the registration. And this just goes into a little bit more. I guess I said all this stuff for the last one, how they're reserving the different dollars. And there's the website there at the bottom.
Rachel, I do think it was right. I actually just saw someone point out that same thing. They didn't verbalize it very well, but I do believe that that is right. So I will track down that conversation while she is going over the rest of the slides, and I will put it in there. But I remember somebody else brought that up too.
And then the other announcement that came out, Morning Meltdown 100, Jericho's coming back. They gave just a super short clip at Super Saturday. They didn't give a ton away. Other than that, it is going to be short workouts. So they kind of went on this thing where there for a while it was 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme. And they were going through these shorter workouts, and then they started lengthening them. We had quarter force. We got up to 47 minutes. We had our 80-day obsession. And they lengthened them, and I think they're going back the other way. We had Transform 20 with 20-minute workouts. These ones are the 20, 30-minute workouts. So they gave the short clip. I do know that they gave a little teaser that what I've gathered is in a similar way that you were able to earn a spot in Shaun T's test group for Transform 20 back. I want to say they went out like last August. It was based off August numbers, and you got an invite in September. I think they're going to do something very similar for this. The details, I haven't seen them yet, but I got the vibe that they're going to do some sort of contest probably in the month of February, coupled with Team Cup, that will give you an opportunity to claim different spots. And last time they went through like X amount of spots were reserved for star diamond and above. And then there were this many for, you know, diamonds. And then there were this many for rubies and below, or new coaches, or however they break it down. But I can say being in a test group is such a great opportunity to grow your business. It's not the only way. There are lots of others, but if this is something that interests you, definitely stay up to date for when those details come out, because it is, you know, something just totally different and new, and you get to be the first to try a program, the first to talk about it, and it just helps you share about it whenever it actually comes out. But and the tidbit too, like stay up on like Jericho's social media. So like I was going and looking at her page, you'll see little clips. If you were at Super Saturday in October in Pittsburgh, she was there, and after watching the clips that we got from Super Saturday this weekend, I'm willing to bet pretty much what she did for us live in Pittsburgh was like a sneak peek into what it is. But it's a hit workout. They're really leading on like the music with this. They're making the music go to the beats. But watch her social media, because I'm sure she'll be sharing a little bit of more information there. And in an attempt to keep our calls short, like we try, just take what has gone on here and think about what can you intertwine into your social media. Have you talked about Super Saturday? Are you talking about the announcements that you heard? Are you talking about, you know, being able to go see your team? Are you sharing what's coming out? You know, share your excitement of Transform 20 and the fact that you may not have a single challenger in the Transform 20-year group but you're still in a group with amazing other men, women who are supporting you. And I think that leaning into that community is one of the best things you can do to show people what you have to offer. So think about what you're doing, what's going on. Are you reserving your spot and putting your name on the wait list and claiming that you're going to earn it? Like those little actions that you're doing, those all become things that you can utilize as posts, so that you're sharing, you know, not just your, you know, average workout pictures or food pictures, but the business pieces that you're doing behind the scenes as well. So taking time to market your week, plan out your week, think about what you're going to do. You know, think about your team cups. We'll be putting together like a Google Doc or something so we can track everyone. And we'll have to think of what we can do for a little cup within the cup between our teams as well. Katie, anything else? Get out of presentation.
No, I think that's really it. I know that the two things that I am just making sure, just in a really busy season of life right now. So a couple things that I just kind of keep on my desk that are really helping me is, number one, my tracker. Show people your tracker. If you're doing the Transform 20, your 2B, whatever it is, people want to see how you are getting results. And just walk them through. If you prepped or did a meal plan or something, share that in your stories. Show them just a little bit of it. In my stories, like I will flip through this and I will share what my food looks like in any given day. Yes, I'm doing the, what is it? I don't even know what it's called, the reset. And I'm still using this. I'm still tracking. I'm still doing that. The other thing that I just keep on my desk that's really helping me is my social media plan for the week. I am using this so I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I don't have to sit down and go, what do I need to post tonight? I know the basic content that I'm going to be creating, so I keep this on my desk and I stick to it. And then the last thing is my tracker. So every week, I know in the KB, I on Sunday, I put the word bump next to this so people can see it straight in the files, and then also the tracker. I print this out every week, and it is my go-to, because we all know that if we aren't tracking, it's gonna, or if we're tracking and we see little things missing in our tracker, we know it's revealing a trend. And if we see those trends, we start to see the truth, and the truth is why your business is or isn't where it is. So you can look at your tracker and say, I know exactly why I'm sitting at SE2, or I know exactly why I haven't had any conversations. And so that consistency piece really comes into play. And then the last thing that I was actually walking through a training today, and I was sharing this. This is just something I think I picked up at Target. But this is just my brain dump of all the stuff that I need to get done in 1 week. And then if it doesn't get done in this week, I just flip on to the next week and I put it in there. So I have an ongoing list of just little things that need to get done. And the more sort of organized you are with just this type of stuff, with just your tracking, just your your marketing plan or whatever it is, you're just going to feel more confident in what you put out there. The last thing I'm going to say is start to take mental note of what's working well and what isn't. If something doesn't work on my wall or in my stories or in my grid or whatever, and it doesn't do well, I don't get mad, but I do get like super curious and I go, okay, why didn't that work? What was it? Did I maybe not have a good enough tagline? Did I not call people to think? Was it too much about Katie? Or was, I just kind of walk through the thought process of what it was. So I want you to make sure that you are looking at your content and saying what's working and what isn't. And if something worked, how can you take that same big idea and then say, all right, I can make this into a business post now. I know how they reacted to this, so how can I tweak it just a little bit and make it about business? All right, I know this was really good for fitness. How can I tweak it now and kind of like change the words up a little bit and use the same content again? And so when you start refurbishing your content, you're not reinventing the wheel either. And that's just a really good place to be too. It just makes everything a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but it just makes everything flow a little bit better. It's less work for you because you've already done the work. And that's really it. It just also, lastly, team cup. Get on a cup. Get on a cup team, even if it scares you, even if you're like, what if I screw this up? What if I'm that guy who doesn't get any points? Get on a cup and just have fun with it. Get to know the people you're on the cup team with. And if you don't have a cup team, just do a post in the team page and say, who needs a cup team? I definitely don't have my act together yet, so I don't know what cup team I'm doing or anything yet, but just ask and get on a team. All right? Anything else, Megan?
No, just get on a cup team. I can't even talk.
Cool. And then lastly, I keep saying lastly, but this time I mean it. Next week, we're going to have some guest speakers over the next couple weeks who have come in and just have really like some great pieces of information. I know that I had reached out to a couple girls that I met this weekend and just loved their story, and so looking forward to sending that over to you guys so you guys can check it out. But get engaged, lean in, get into your Transform 20 groups, have fun with it, enjoy the process, be consistent, and just love what you do because we have a great job. So that's all I got. Good talk. Good time.
Get to work. See, we ended the call at 9:30 instead of 10, which means you get to work.
All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you.